Hi everyone, this is Haroho from haroho.com. How are you all doing? Another week has gone by and we are back again. Well, very quickly we are going to go into the mid-year, June. In some places, summer is around the corner. You're going to enjoy the good, hot, nice weather. Well, over here, it's been hot here in Singapore with lots of rain, but still it's very, very humid. Now, how has the week been for all of you? I hope you are contributing in a small way or a big way towards your business. I have something to share with you this week. Just like the middle of last week, I got an email from SlideShare that said that one of my slides got clipped. And I was just wondering, what the heck is that? Why was my slide got clipped? And when you look at it, it was actually someone who kind of shared your slide. So what was this slide all about? On 9 October last year, 2016, I had a slide share out from my blog post about relationship building. In this slide share, I had something like 58 slides around there. Okay, one of the slides got clicked and I believe it got shared. So what does that mean is that you got visibility and credibility. So your network has a kind of spread. It's a way of getting free traffic. Okay, traffic that's free, and it helps you in the long run when you are trying to promote something. So what does that mean to us as online marketers? Whatever you do now may not seem to have any engagement, very low profile, very, in fact, hardly any engagement at all. And you get disheartened, say, I'm putting in a lot of effort and nothing seems to be coming about. Have faith. You are going to see something coming up in the longer run, and you will be surprised, like myself, in this instance, that something like 7 months back ago, I in fact kind of forgotten that I had a slide share, of that topic, and it got clipped, it got viewership, and I did a quick check. It was like, then until now, I had like 500 overviews on it. So it's a way of promoting, your blog post, whatever it is, and it somehow can tie into your branding. It helps you a lot. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be talking about this week, something to do with branding. So remember, stay positive, have faith, do whatever you're doing right consistently, and you will see results coming up in the long run. This week's blog post is about, can a newbie online marketer get branding? Okay, as a newbie, you think you can get branding? Absolutely, surely you can. But then you're going to say, how? How am I going to do it? And how am I going to get it? Let's dive back to this marketing and branding. Marketing and branding tend to go in line together. Okay, you can't talk about one without talking about the other. They're so closely linked. And personal branding is something that online marketers need to do, especially if you're a newbie. But then you ask me, hey, do I have to spend a lot of money? Do I need to hire a professional? I'm just starting out as a newbie and I don't have that kind of money and budget to do such a thing just to get myself heard and seen online. Don't worry, I have the answer for you. You don't have to spend anything. You don't have to break the bank just to get yourself branded. Okay? But you must be prepared for slow results. That is equal to investment of time. You need to invest time, to get, your results much later. Anything to do with time usually will see results coming in only at a later stage. I'm trying to help you newbie to save some money. These savings can go later on to something more, how should I say, more important. You may need to spend money in elsewhere, perhaps buying traffic or something else, maybe in design, web design or something like that, or even maybe some videos or something, equipment that you need to buy. So I'm helping you to save this money on your branding here so that you can invest this money you save into something more important in a later stage. So what is this branding about? I have 5 simple steps for you for this week's blog post about branding. First one, the first pointer is recognize your personality or profile. Recognize your personality or profile, followed by creating your personality and a voice. Okay? After which you need to be present in social media consistently. Of course, the fourth one is your blog site. One quite important pointer I have there, your blog site. The fifth and the last one is customer service as a form of advertising. Okay, let's talk about a little bit more about this. Recognize your personality or profile. To begin with, you should adopt a buyer personality. Okay, that is something very, very helpful for you. Is one helpful way for you to center around the qualities that you are going for. Remember, it's kind of, how should I say, a reverse psychology. Put yourself back into, look at your customers, okay, their personality, instead of focusing on yourself. Look at them. How you want to relay your product or program is very much, connected, related to the desires and character and nature of your potential customer. Okay, how you're going to put your product or program or even service to them is very dependent on them. Okay, when you become aware or you know all these factors, it will help you with the type of personality you want to circle around, you want to connect with. With this information, it will be a lot easier for you to develop a fascinating brand name and an effective one as well. Okay, remember, once you know all these factors, like how you want to relay your product, when you know the nature and character of your potential customer, okay, with that, then you can go about branding your name so that you are in a way will attract through your brand name, assess the correct type of clientele. You're going to attract only a certain type of people that are connected to your product. You're not going to attract those who are not, those who are outside that. You are not going to be quite keen, interested in attracting. Maybe, your brand name, you're going to brand yourself as an online entrepreneur helping people to make money. But you are not going to attract people who are, looking for services or building a website, web design or something like that, or software development, application development. No, you are not that. Although they are still in the online, making money online niche, but not that type. Okay, let's say, let me give an example. You are going to be looking for a program, someone who is looking for a program, your potential client, they are looking for a program to solve their financial problems, their financial woes. So most likely they could be looking at this to supplement their income. So when you profile your client, it's a lot easier to brand your name on that basis, okay? That how you're going to sell this product, how you're going to put across this product to them, what kind of clientele. So the type of clientele, what are their characteristics, their desires, their hopes, okay? Now I will go into this creating a personality, your personality and a voice. Your brand name can only begin when you know, okay? You can only get your brand name when you know your client's personality. Okay, developing a brand identity, is your awareness, the awareness of your brand. What is your brand associated with? Now, you need to attach a voice or a tone in your communication. It is this voice part, let me tell you, that it gives weightage, a lot of emphasis. That's what I mean. How do you want to project your brand through this voice. Okay, how you want to project your brand through this voice? What are the values that you are going to be talking about? What values does your brand represent? Okay, just remember this important part. Say, what values does your brand, bring forward to represent to your potential client? Okay, that is the voice, the communication. A lot of weightage is there. Don't take it for granted on this. Like perhaps like an online entrepreneur or marketer, you project yourself as someone going all out to help others. Your values are helping others versus simply making money. Okay, you project this via your voice when you communicate. That the assuring voice of yours, the tone of your communication, that you want to help them, not really going after the money part. That's how you can relay through your tone, your communication, your voice. Okay, awareness of your brand. That's how it comes about. Now, you need to be present in social media consistently. The usual social media platform: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Instagram, the 5 common ones. Where does your audience hang out? Your potential customers. Are they always on Facebook? You will find, say, majority of them on Facebook. Does that mean that you neglect all the other social media platform? No. That information alone is good enough to tell you, say, where are you going to focus your efforts on to attract them, to brand yourself to them, put yourself in that platform. Okay, next I have the blog site. This blog site is the one of the most important and long-term tool that you need to have. Although I tell you, there's a lot of stuff going on the internet that tells you you don't need a list, you don't need a blog site, you don't need anything, and you still can make money. But if you're in this for a long term, especially in branding, surely you need a blog site. How can you brand yourself without a blog site? So this blog site is very important. It's kind of a meeting place where people exchange information, and that's where you also provide your content, your valuable educational content through your blog. Remember, the traffic that comes to your blog are usually cold. They are total strangers. Okay, they are totally strangers. They do not know you, you do not know them, and that's where you come in to provide that valuable content, okay, for them to get to know you, getting to know you. After which, you will have kind of a follow-up with them. What do you do with that follow-up? That's where you can put your brand, your voice across to them, that you project to them, that you want to convert these visitors, these cold visitors of yours, total strangers, into leads. Okay, it's your part of your relationship building that you are going to develop. So after some stage, after some point of time, you would have won them over, and that's when they begin to like you. Okay, your follow-up, emails, you give them a lot of education, they kind of eventually will trust you after liking you, because they know that you are not really someone coming across as, I'm going to hassle your wallet for your money, buy this, buy that. No. Of course, at some point in time, you're going to do that. You are going to sort of put a product, a program across to them to buy. But nevertheless, you have to win this cold traffic, these total strangers, over to your site, stage by stage, gradually, not overnight. So your content is very important, that what you put up there, that you are helping them. Another thing that you should note about your content, it should be also kind of search engine optimized friendly. You don't have to go all out there to write your blog post, to suit SEO. No, but have some form of SEO in place so that Google search, you can be located somewhere. If not, then you are totally out in the cold. You don't have to really go and work on to get your blog ranked on page 1. Not necessary. If it comes by that way, good for you. But you don't have to really put all the effort there, spending a lot of time just to get your blog post out on page 1. No need. You can be rest assured, none of my blog posts are all on page 1, but somehow it's inside there in search engine optimization in Google. Somewhere is there. You are listed there, so to speak. So be consistent in your blogging efforts. Slow as it may be, but in the long run, there will be an impact. I can assure you. You will be surprised, but stay consistent. Now, the last 5th step is what I say is totally going to be something very free. Customer service as a form of advertising. If you can give that high quality customer service, that number 1 customer service, can you imagine what's going to happen? It's going to go by word and mouth to your existing customers and your customers to be. It will just slowly spread. Don't you think that's free advertising? You don't have to pay a single cent for this, and your name, your brand name starts to spread. Okay, when that happens, those clients that come to you, or leads come to you, are no longer cold leads like what they did on your blog site. They are actually quite warm leads already. Okay, why? Because they heard from someone that you are a guy that can be trusted in helping them, to find a solution to make money online. Okay, they just automatically come in at stage 2, where it's a warm traffic, kind of the light stage, not the cold traffic where they are total strangers. Don't you want that? I'm sure you do. So give that customer service way beyond. Show to your clients that you are there for them, way beyond what they expect from you. And that's how you can win them over, well over, and your name, your brand name will spread. Okay, so I have completed now these 5 simple steps for you. A quick recap: recognize your personality or profile, creating your personality and a voice, followed by need to be consistent in social media always, your blog site, and delivering customer service as a form of advertising. Very quickly, this ends my weekly blog post. So I hope you have enjoyed and benefited from what I've just given you. Do leave me some feedback. I love to see your feedback, whatever it is, it helps. It's like a two-way communication. So in the end, branding is something that you need to do, especially if you want to go into this for long term. Your brand name. And remember, you cannot develop your brand name overnight. Even you pay $1 million, to professionals to do it for you. It's going to take time, okay? And since it's going to take time, why not do it the free way of gradually branding yourself and enhancing your name? Ultimately, you will be heard. Rest assured of that. It takes time. So don't get disheartened. You never know the valuable content you put up there. Someday that may turn out to be a sale for you, no matter how small. When you see that, when you see some form of recognition, it need not be a sale, but someone is watching you, you get inspired. That's the most important part. And slowly the sale will come about. Remember, you want to give help to others, not to hassle their wallet. That's not what the first intention you should have in your mind, that you're out there, okay, I'm going to grab this guy to get the deep end funnel that I'm promoting, the high ticket offer. It need not be that always. So stay consistent. It takes time. Be patient. Remember, you are in this for a long term. Until my next week blog post, I'd like to wish you, whichever part of the world you may be, have a nice day, a good week ahead. Take good care of yourself, stay healthy, and I'll be back again next week for another blog post. Till then, take care and bye for now.